Hello, welcome to Ndinetaza, our entrepreneurial TV reality game show. I'm Trinos Dongo, but of course you call me the Juggernaut. Another exciting episode of Ndinetaza where we see entrepreneurs and their fortitude and resilience in these unprecedented times of COVID-19, of lockdowns, of the new normal, a new way of doing business. Are entrepreneurs continuing with business? Absolutely. Slowly, bit by bit, and coming up with new ways of doing business. Today, we are in Chiredzi, and our entrepreneur is a tailor, making sure we all suit up and look good. And the entrepreneur is Mhloniphani. Check out his story.
My name is Mhloniphani Moyo. I am 29 years old. I come from Bulawayo, in a place called Chiredzi, Kumandevele, Emaphaneni. That's where I come from, Kumarods A. I went to Kohole Primary School, grade 1 to grade 7. Then I went to Kohole Secondary School, Form 1 to Form 4. And I love playing soccer. I love going to church. I love preaching. That's most I enjoy most. The issue of being a tailor. I went to a college called Sipangani College in Felapos. My parents sent me there to do building. Then for the 2 years they thought our son is doing what? Is doing building. But then I went there, I changed everything on my own. Then I went to clothing industry. Then I started the clothing for the past 2 years. I didn't tell my parents what I did. I've changed the course that you have sent me to do. Then the surprise came during the day of graduation. I never did this clothing thing at school or at high school. It's just something that it came when I was in college. No, I want to go to this department. And surprisingly, I was the number one student at the end of the graduation. I'm the one who took the first prize of being the best student in clothing. So it's just something that came and something that now I have got passion with. When I used to grow up, if they buy me uniform, I used to take it apart and start to do it with my own hands, with my hand nick. But I never understood what was the meaning of that. But now I'm beginning to understand. No. So there's something, talent which was inside me. Yeah. So now I'm beginning to understand, to know that talent, what is doing, what is working inside me. Yeah, first I worked in Bulawayo from small companies, like my railway industry. Yeah, I worked there for 3 years. Then I came here in Chiredzi, 2014. But I noticed that in Bulawayo, the market wasn't flowing frequently, that's the way I expected. Then I have to relocate to a smaller town, which I saw that I've got more opportunities, even to showcase my designs, even showcase my work that I am doing. Because I saw that in Bulawayo where I was, there was too much competition, and there were too many people doing like the same thing like as I was doing. So I wanted to start something new at a certain place or at a new place. So that's why I came to Chiredzi. Then when I came to Chiredzi, I have to do a survey right around Chiredzi and to see what are other tailors doing here in Chiredzi. And so then I noticed what they are just doing common things that are being done all over Zimbabwe, like they are doing uniforms, just they are doing work, so those ordinary stuff. And so I have to come up with an idea of doing something which is more unique or more different from those guys, so that I can beat them in the market. My business now is based on productive clothing, on casual clothing, or even on sports clothing, even just the fashion wear, just to do with fashion. And I'm targeting the bank managers, I'm targeting the pastors, I'm targeting even the politicians, I'm targeting even schools, again the teachers. Now, I'm targeting again the nurses, the hotels and the lodges. Why am I targeting my bank managers and my pastors? I've surveyed and I've seen that they've got much more influence than others to the world. They are the guys whom we see on TV every day preaching. They are the guys who move from one place to another, doing crusade and preaching like that, and they are changing clothes each and every time, and everyone is looking up to them. Again, my bankers, my managers, per day a bank manager meets almost 100 people in his office, and again in lodges. I do hotel staff, those the attires for those who cook, even for the receptionists. Currently, challenge that I'm facing is business. Our income is stable, and our as a nation. And it's like you say today, I design something for you. I say, my brother, you are going to pay 700 pounds. Then down after 2 weeks, if I want to now to go and buy the fabric to design for someone, I'm not able enough to get that fabric for that man. And again, the other challenge that we are getting is that is competition that we get from the guys who sell mapero, those guys of my free market. They don't care about the quality, they don't care about how much they sell the product, but what they only think about is that if I get something to eat, but they don't think about the future. So, but in my business, I'm doing it for the future. What I say long-term business, that's not a short-term thing. Even the challenge like that we've been brought by this COVID-19 thing now, and it has put our business down. It's not flowing like as usual, as it was supposed to. Many people, they are crying, we don't have money because we're not going to work for some months, we're sitting down. After those informal sector, they are the ones who come here. They are our clients. They're my clients to most of them. And so if those people, guys, are not earning anything, which means my business again too is affected.
You have just watched Mhloniphani's story, and I've always reminded people, more so entrepreneurs, to dress like they want to be addressed. And his business addresses the issue of how you look. And remember, he makes sure that you always dress like a prospect and not a suspect. Stay tuned, because after the break, we'll hear his market analysis. We'll also hear from the judges how they score the market analysis. Don't go anywhere.
Never before have we imagined a time like this. Limited business activity and staying at home for most of us. But this has to be done. Remember, this time will pass. For now, let's stay clean, sanitize, and mask up. Let us stay safe for a better tomorrow. Surdas, making you look good.
Welcome back. And remember not to miss any of the action of Ndinetaza all the time, anytime, by tuning into our social media platforms. That is your YouTube, your Facebook, and our website to check out Ndinetaza anytime on your portable device or even in the comfort of your home, not to miss out any of the action. We want to hear from the entrepreneur how he defines and illustrates his market. How does he analyze his market? How does he define his market?
Almost I am targeting everyone. I want everyone to feel comfortable and attracted into my business. Because even $1 makes a change in my business. Right? But again, targeting everyone, I have to make sure that my products are quality. They attract more people. Yes, I know that there are different groups of people, like classes of people. And there are some people who want cheap things, but at the same time, good quality things. But there are some people who want their high class things at a high amount of money. So I'm targeting, I'm grouping my people into 4 groups. They are kids, and they are now those who are teenagers, they are youth, then they are adults. If I design something for an adult person, I have to make sure again in that same design, I accommodate the youths. Because there are some youth who may want that design again. Like let's for instance, the managers, their lifestyle is a high class lifestyle. So they want something which is class. So when I'm doing a design for a manager, I have to do something which is a little bit, have got a high amount of price compared to everyone, just general. But I'm trying to accommodate everyone. What makes me different from the people who are providing my same services is that I always do follow-ups and check-ups on my clients. And if I do something for you, I will make sure I call you to ask, how do you fit on that thing I've done it for you? If you say, no, there's something that needs to be adjusted, I tell you to bring it back. Then I sort it out without charging you. Why? Because I want my customers to be open, to feel comfortable on mute. Even sometimes if I do something which is not right on their product, they are free to communicate, to tell me, no, hear what I want you to sort out this. And again, the approach that I use to my clients. Sometimes I make sure when someone brings his fabric, I don't take much time with that project. Maybe someone brings it on a month, then I spend a month without finishing that product. So I make sure if a client comes, I make sure that most of the time I give him 2 days. And within 2 days, come and call to a thing. My marketing plan for the next 6 months, 3 or 2 to 6 months, because now we have got this issue of COVID-19. So I have to sit down and decide as I'm going to do this, I'm going to reach out to people. Now I can't go to Bulawayo, I can't go to Harare, I can't go to Masunga, I can't go to Chipinge. But now I have to use social media. I have to use WhatsApp, I do a design, then I shoot it in, then I forward it to people whom I know. I forward it even to Facebook where everyone can see it, can open it. As time goes on again, I'm targeting, with my marketing, I'm going to start with pushing out to the hotels who are around here. I know they've got other friends who have got hotels who are outside here, who are outside here. What I want you to do with this job, I designed it, I give it for you for free. But I want you to market for me. So that when you go back to school and you wait around the campus, I know during weekends you hang out as girls. Because if you hang out as girls, you end up with my shopping center, you end up with everything. Just wait and you market for me. If you take pictures, I know that you love my pictures. This is for the self. You want to carry camera, just do that and post it on your status. Post it on social media, on Facebook. I know you've got many followers and your friends will love this job again. I designed that thing and I gave it for free. Then the reason behind that is that she has got influence. She is now in Cut now, Cut University, and she is doing a degree there. Then I know when she moves around and people her friends will ask questions. Then after asking questions, your friends, and you will direct them to me. Because I designed something that is not found in every shop. The thing that I designed. You can't find it in Umsika, you can't find it anyway. So it's something that everyone will be craving for, especially the youth. And you know the youth, they go along with the fashion. Yeah. They love fashion, especially the case that we are having these days. Yeah. They want fashion, so they go along with the fashion. They want something. If they see something new, they will run to it. So that is the strategy that I want to use. That's why I gave it. But you know, if you wait out, if you take pictures, just post it on Facebook, on your WhatsApp status. I know your friends, they are going to comment, they are going to ask about this thing. Then you direct them to me.
When entrepreneurs have put together resources and taken the risk to grab an opportunity, the ultimate goal is to get clients. Marketing speaks to that. And did this entrepreneur speak well or articulate well his market analysis and his strategy for his business? We can only find out from the judges. And remember, The winning entrepreneur, that is the entrepreneur who strikes as much as possible or gets as close as possible to the 1,000 points, will be the winner, and they walk away with 3 months television advertising. What more marketing would you need for your business? Stay tuned, don't go away. After the break, we'll hear from the judges.
Situated in the country's central location of Mvuma Town on the Harare-Beitbridge Highway, Africa Center for Business Studies is a private boarding and day college with students from Form 1 to Form 6. The school offers Cambridge and ZIMSEC curricula and supports sciences. Computer to student ratio of 1:1 and a teacher student ratio of 1:20. New business starter projects for students. You can call us on 0771 243 435.
Welcome back to Ndinetaza. On Ndinetaza, we pride ourselves by the diversity and the wealth that we bring with a lot of judges that come to judge the entrepreneurs and ultimately score their marks. And today I'm excited, one of our seasoned veterans, the judge that has been here since season 1, Judge Evans, welcome back. And all the other judges, welcome. I'm really curious to see how you found this particular entrepreneur. The ultimate question is, where do we start?
Okay, I thought he fought against himself in a lot of instances. I liked the way he was dressed and had his unique outfits. That's a testament to what he does. So as far as embodying his business and being able to market just from his personality and his spirit, which I think is underrated, I think he did well. However,
the truth setting.
Okay, who is your target market? Everyone. That is the kiss of death. The moment you say everyone, you could have everyone, and then he tried to segment it, but that is the kiss of death.
You can't just throw your nets.
No. Who is your target market? Everyone. Well, how do you really focus on your niche if you're going to do that? Because he had me initially at his hello when he said, I'm looking at pastors and bank managers. I was like, yes, this is interesting. I've never heard someone say I'm targeting pastors. Brilliant. Stick with your pastors. But at the end of the day, then he fought himself and then went now into everyone.
And how did that score him in terms of defining his market?
So I gave him 35. Because of how he had initially gone for his pastors and bank managers. Differentiating, I gave him 28.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Not too high.
No, not too high. It's fair. Okay.
Why?
He said he would follow up on his clients. Okay. Like people do that. I mean, I expect that as a client that you should do that as a basic.
In terms of his
strategy.
His forecast.
28. I gave him another 28 out of 50.
It's not clear.
He said social media, WhatsApp, but it's like that's how you would communicate with your clients anyway. I get that in the era of coronavirus, there is more of that than anything else. But it's not, saying you're going to use WhatsApp is not like a social media strategy. Creative, I gave him a 50 out of 100. But I'm not sure. It wasn't clear to me that is she really popular in comparison to anyone else that you just give a free clothing. Universities right now, COVID-19, is she who's going to see her?
The social distancing.
There's social distancing, like who is seeing her? People are less. So I thought he could have maybe pushed, kind of maybe more that social media aspect and whatever.
Going online and going with the trend.
Yeah.
The market definition.
What is his market?
I don't want to celebrate.
Can you not throw your nets and just get everyone?
I believe fashion is unique. Yes. And it has to have the target market of a certain product that you're producing. Yeah. So I give him a 25 for that.
Okay, right in the middle there.
Yes, he's doing a good thing of following up and doing the checks with his customers, and I think it's a thing to get feedback. So for that, I just given him 30.
30.
So the 6 months plan, of course, there's social media and there's WhatsApp and the Facebook and all the stuff. The challenge is that what are you doing on Facebook? That is different. That is actually attracting the customers to come to you. And on the aspect of the brand ambassadors, you know what? We cannot. If I take my product and put it on somebody, how many people are going to view that on Facebook?
Okay.
But if you pick somebody who's well known, and make them your brand ambassador for your product,
heads will turn.
My score on that overall, I've given him 40.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you concurring? If not, what's your outlook on this particular tailor?
I don't agree with the notion that says that you have to get a popular person to be a brand ambassador.
Okay.
Guys,
You beg
let's
to
be
differ.
real. Mhloniphani is based in Chiredzi. He's probably new to the entrepreneurial game. How many of the popular guys are reachable to say that? You guys have come up with an idea that your ambassador should be a popular person.
Yeah,
He has been creative to identify the student that he has identified from CAT.
Want to see-
I have given him a unique 41.83.
On his
So specific.
41.83. The 3 for me.
Particular.
Out of 50.
Yes, out of 50.
Wow.
Differentiation from competitors. Look, he left Bulawayo to go to Chiredzi. The pastors and the
Bankers.
and the bankers. And he went on that the influencers. I've given him a 42
Out of 50.
out
Wow.
of 50.
Wow.
Marketing plan, I've also given him another 42. Look, he did mention that he's artistic. Again, I differ from your guys' comments. On the creative side, I've given him an 83.
Out of 100. Very specific mark there.
Wow.
And
Not
we
an
really
83.67.
0.67 to back up the point 03 there. Judge Rafa could now seal the deal.
Yeah, I'm
How
going
did you find him
I'm
and
going
what
to
were
be
you scoring?
collaborative because I think the judges have been very objective on this one.
And how well did he score the out of 50?
Well, I gave him a 20 out of 50.
20 out of 50, less than half.
I'm sorry. I'm
A
sorry.
bit opposite
that's
from
my mark.
yes.
Yeah.
That's my
And
mark.
how well did he differentiate himself?
Differentiation is flat. There's nothing that came out which is distinct. Chinoti jugo. Hapana chandaone. Because everything there was like, mediocre. I mean, time turnaround to finish the product.
product.
I want the product in certain
Out.
because I'm
Yes.
going to attend a wedding. I want it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And in terms of our marketing plan,
25 for this one,
25 and
and then for marketing
creative was
plan, not well defined on that one. Yes,
Okay.
lockdown access restricted. Therefore, I can't travel. I use social media, but like my colleagues here,
yes.
I collaborate with their view that there's nothing that he pins down to that social media interface. 28 for him.
In
there.
terms of creativity, how creative was he?
I always go back to the golden question: is this a bankable product? No.
It's not.
Product ambassadors, everybody talks about that, using a sponsored customer to go and sell.
Yes.
What background, what is the lead in terms of your approach?
The approach. And
40
out of 100. 40 out of 100. There, Judge Rafa sealing the deal. And we are curious to know the ultimate score. Let us check out the scoreboard. $576. It was rounded up because remember Judge Evans had a 41.83. My particular interest is on the 3. Where did that one come from? But oh well, he didn't manage to then scoop the top post, which remains elusive, more so for him. And the season is still underway. We can only find out right at the end who will scoop the top prize of 3 months advertising in this era, in this new normal of doing business. Dinetaza is where business continues in a new and safe environment. From our esteemed judges, from the crew behind the scenes, and from myself, the juggernaut, we are out of here.
So munosona even mukavayanejera ramo
mukavayanejera renyu tinokusonera is another option and zvakare tine materials isu pachedu toka munogona kuti kana maona madress ari panapa kuti akufadzei kana kuti kala kana kuti design